call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check.
Hey.
Hey, is there anything new?
Haven't heard anything. Pretty much the same thing. Have you heard anything?
No. Hell, I've been asleep most of the evening. Shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything on the services. I'm thinking inside of these family that's probably gonna be in Memphis. I can't see them having it somewhere else.
Yeah. Is your poor got the bother?
You live on YouTube.
Oh, am I?
You can get audios on. Yeah. No, I ain't heard who got no body.
Okay, just text me. I'm gonna go on there. Alright. Okay.
Are you looking for a place to go on the weekends other than the club? Well, let me tell you about the newest hottest spot in town, and it's Martha's Daiquiri Factory, located at 8553 Macon in Cordova. Look, they have over 140 daiquiris. That's right, over 140 daiquiris. Plus, they got good food also. Look, you get daiquiris like the Drunk Jack Frost, the Pink Starburst Strawberry Hennessy, the Lemon Drop Mango Whiskey Sour, Jungle Juice, and my favorite, and we're going to call it the Cussing Pastor Special. It's called Adios, Motherfucker. If you're tired of the kiddie atmosphere and you're grown and you want to be in a grown person's atmosphere, Martha's Daiquiri Factory is a place for you to be. Weekends, they've got big flat screen TVs, they've got a live disc jockey, they've got food. Martha's Daiquiri Factory, 8553 Macon in Cordova.
Stop overpaying for cable and satellite TV. Get access to everything you're currently watching and so much more for a fraction of the price. No contracts, no credit check. Over 5,000 HD channels, all premium movie channels, local channels, news channels, all sports channels, and hundreds of international channels and Spanish channels, all for only $39.95 per month. Refer for and it's free. Setup is simple. Enjoy on your smart TV, phone, PC, tablet, Fire Stick from anywhere. Visit nevercable.com now for complete details.
That's right, $39.95. Ditch the 3 to 5 year plans that increase without you remembering. There is no credit plan and no contracts. 5,000 channels in English and Spanish. Don't just save money, earn money while watching TV. Go now to subscribe and learn how to make money off of TV. Go to cousinpastorcable.com. That's cousinpastorcable.com.
There are 5 pillars to financial literacy. The first pillar is to earn. Earn during your wealth building years. These are your younger years, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s. The second one is to save and invest. Take 20% of everything that you earn and actually invest it on things that will make your money multiply. The third one is to protect. You need at least 3 to 6 months of your expenses saved. So in the event that you have an emergency, you're covered up to 6 months. And the fourth one is spend. Yes, spend money that's going to make you wealthy, not others wealthy. And 5, borrow. Good debt will make you wealthy. Bad debt will make you poor. Borrow money that you are able to become wealthy. The most precious asset that you'll ever have is financial literacy. Invest in learning more about finance. I'm Tequila, the Money Medic.
Hello, I'm Tanya Jones, developer and still full owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub. It's exciting and humbling to see how On Demand is growing and evolving while still being the same product you trust, purchased, and love. The pain rub is 100% still the same, 100% drug-free, 100% all natural, and I am 100% still involved. I created On Demand Pain Relief Rub after I began suffering with my own chronic pain. And yes, the results have been amazing. You may see the new branding, the new look, and the new website, all coming from me, the same person that has a heart to help others deal with their chronic pain. Go ahead, place your order, or stop by any of the locations to pick up yours. I thank you so much for your support and trust. I am Tanya Jones, 100% owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub.
You've heard that God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies? Well, God has done it for Crystal Blair. Crystal was working across the street for a mattress company. They let her go, and God allowed her to take her savings and open up a furniture store right across the street. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road, 106. Queen size mattresses, $199 up. King size mattresses, $299 and up. Brand new mattresses, brand names. No credit is necessary. You need a mattress? Go see my girl Crystal at 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road. Give her a call at 901-218-7118. That's 901-218-7118. And lay down in comfort tonight.
When death comes to your family and you're left in charge of putting together a celebration of life program, you want that program to be memorable, beautiful, and to project the marvelous life that your loved one lived. Well, for your funeral program, you don't have to search or look around. You just need to call the obituary queen, D. Ferris of Ferris Media and Marketing and Alpha Omega Monuments. D takes pride in special design and production of your loved one's memorable program. After the funeral and your loved one is buried and you want that burial spot to be memorialized forever, call D for your monument. D. Ferris and Ferris Media and Marketing Management can take care of all of your print needs, both church and professional. And anything that you need, D can get it done. You're looking for a graphic expert? Call D at 901-440-6643. That's 901-440-6643, or go by 2960 Chelsea at Wofford.
So many of our young men and women are being killed on the streets of Memphis, and loved ones are left begging for a way to either bury or cremate them, because while they have insured their cars and their phones, they have failed to insure themselves. Well, there is no excuse. Call Joe with Lincoln Heritage Funeral Advantage. Joe can get your loved one insured for $30,000 for as little as $15 per month. Or either if your loved one is a male between the ages of 18 or 25, he can be insured for $30 per month with a $160,000 accidental rider for only $30. Females, $25. Lincoln Heritage is affordable and has fixed rates, lifetime coverage, no examinations, no waiting period on most cases, coverage for all ages up to 100 years of age, fast claim payments, 24 to 36 hours. Also, Joe has a senior hardship plan, even for fixed income families. Call Joe right now. Make sure you put this number down. Joe
with Lincoln Heritage. 901-864-0090. That's area code 901-864-0090. Call Joe.
Are you looking for a place to go on the weekends other than the club? Well, let me tell you about the newest hottest spot in town, and it's Martha's Daiquiri Factory, located at 8553 Macon in Cordova. Look, they have over 140 daiquiris. That's right, over 140 daiquiris. Plus, they got good food also. Look, you get daiquiris like the Drunk Jack Frost, the Pink Starburst Strawberry Hennessy, the Lemon Drop Mango Whiskey Sour, Jungle Juice, and my favorite, and we're going to call it the Cussing Pastor Special. It's called Adios Motherfucker. If you're tired of the kiddie atmosphere and you're grown and you want to be in a grown person's atmosphere, Martha's Daiquiri Factory is a place for you to be. Weekends, they've got big flat screen TVs, they've got a live disc jockey, they've got food. Martha's Daiquiri Factory, 8553 Macon in Cordova.
If you wanna know, watch Thaddeus. If you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus. He will let you know, yeah. Watch Thaddeus. It's the Thaddeus Not You Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. But Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And a good Tuesday evening to you on this cold Tuesday evening here in Memphis, Tennessee. It is currently 9 degrees outside. Yeah, it's just that goddamn cold. It's 9 degrees outside. And I've heard somebody tell me, oh, it's cold as hell outside. Well, from what I hear now, from what I hear, hell ain't cold. Okay. Oh. Oh, Lord. Look, y'all go by Martha's Daiquiri Factory. Man, ooh, the drinks. And that Adios motherfucker. Woo! It took my motherfucking breath away. Yes, and you will be able to remember the name. Just tell them I want that motherfucking drink. Tell me Terry and her husband, I want that motherfucking drink. The one that choked Thaddeus Matthews up in the commercial. And they'll get it for you. Hoping that your day has been good. But Uncle Jackson, what's up, baby? I see you. I ain't seen you on here in a while, huh? How you doing? Man, if you have a business, you need to be advertising on this particular platform. I'm going to start adding just a little selective businesses for the midday. Brittany Young, are you talking to me tonight? Because bitch, I will off you off right there. Don't ask me no questions. I am the motherfucking subject. And anything I talk about is my topic. Now, I don't give a fuck about you at all. You can be gone in a second. Man, it's cold. Well, I am, I'm in the house. I've been sleeping, napping this evening. I'm going to ask you this. Have you ever took a nap, went to sleep, and you wake up and not really know what time of day it is? Did you? I mean, I woke up, I was watching TV. Last thing I remember, I had made some phone calls when I got off this morning. And I went in there and Zena came and laid by my foot. And I was looking at it in the heat of the night. And that had to be about 1 or 2 o'clock. Went to sleep. And I woke up about 6:30 this evening. And I didn't know whether it was 6:30 in the evening or whether it was 6:30 in the morning. I thought I had a stroke, but all the tests came back negative, and so they said it was Bell palsy. Well, baby, you know, I love you, and I just been worried about you. You have been on my mind, Mom. Call me. My number is still the same, baby. And you know that you're welcome to call me at any times. Let me know what you're going through. Okay. Monica was also one of my good members in the church building. Yeah, all of them. So, still love you like my good members. Yeah. All right, but I woke up confused because I looked at my watch. I said, now, if it's 6:30 in the morning, I done sit here all evening and night. And if it's 6:30 in the morning, I'm 30 minutes late going on the radio. And see, I did that Sunday morning. Saturdays and Sundays are the only Tuesday that I haven't been on the, don't go on the air. So I woke up Sunday morning, about 7. That's damn, I'm late being on the air. I'm an hour late. And I called down to Mississippi to Brother Isaac Lindsay. And I wanted to know, I said, damn, man. Then I remember something on TV because I watch the news every morning, about 4:30 on WHBQ, Channel 13. And and I had to remember what time it was. But I don't know whether that's getting old or shit. It's just confused like a motherfucker. You know. But you know, I don't think you have to get old for that to happen. Shit, it just will happen to your ass. I think we got a good topic tonight. Let me make a call.
Hello?
I fell asleep today. I've been meaning to call you all day.
About what?
My teethers?
We closed. I can't drive in this stuff. I'm trying to decide if I'm open tomorrow. That's why I was on the phone with my daughter then.
You don't know whether
I
you...
know the labs are closed, but I'm just trying to see, because I know the schools, I told my staff that I go by Shelby County, Memphis City Schools. But they already done closed for tomorrow, but I need to get to work.
Yeah, I need
I
you.
ain't been out in it. Is it bad? Hold on, let me hang up on my daughter. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to call you right back, okay?
Well, I'm on the air telling you. I think about it because somebody put some on the page about you. Sure will be glad when you get your teethers.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's okay. But you know what? I don't even know if the lab is open.
Okay.
You know, he's an older guy, so I know he probably ain't out driving in this stuff.
Okay.
But I'm going to see. That's what I'm trying to decide right now, what I'm going to do.
Okay, I'll call you in the morning when I get off the radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
This just threw everything out.
You being safe?
I am. I ain't been out in this stuff, period.
I ain't either.
Ever since church.
I ain't either.
You hadn't drove it all.
No, ma'am. The only time I went to...
And they talking about this ice, it's a sheet of ice under there.
Yeah. Look, and how that person that me and you talked about the other day with the Medicaid and all that, how that person to call me.
Lori, I'll tell her.
Okay, give her my number. Tell her to call me. Because I think the day of tomorrow is the last day to get that.
Oh, is it?
The Obama, whatever it is.
Okay, I'm going to call her now then.
Okay.
Do something over the phone. I'll call her now.
Yeah, tell her to call me after 9 o'clock tonight. I'll be up for a while.
Okay, I'm going to call her now.
Thank you, Tanya.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Dr. Tanya Lyons. Ooh, okay. Let's see. All right, Brittany Young. I don't have to hurry. Get you a motherfucking show, bitch. and then you can worry about your business. Cause if I don't do it at all, it's my motherfucking business. But you ain't finna be here no way. You, in the words of a great talk show host, bitch, you gone. Okay? This killing of rappers, the shooting of rappers here in Memphis has become notorious. It has become a national news story. Rappers beefing, and I guess I'm from that generation that don't give a fuck about rappers one way or the other. I have kept up with some of the news, but not really enough to really make a difference. And why do you motherfuckers think that you can just call me whenever the fuck you want to? Yes, who is this? Hello? Okay, bye. And please don't call me right now, because I'm not going to answer the phone. I'll tell you when the phones are open. This latest shooting, a big joke, is, as I've said, become a national story because his brother happens to be a rapping sensation. 249-9157. Well, y'all call that motherfucker 901-249-5157 and tell whoever that motherfucker is I don't want to talk to them. 901-249-9157. Call the motherfucker and tell the motherfucker that I don't want to talk to them. When I open up the phone line, God damn it, I'll talk to them. Prior to them, I don't give a fuck who it is. Okay? If it's Jesus on the main line, tell Jesus I'll call him back. Okay? Okay? Just that motherfucking simple. This is the Thaddeus Matthews show. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. I have received some pictures of Gotti supposedly on the parking lot of Paradise. Okay. Who is this and why do you keep calling me, goddammit?
Man, do you know your ass was out on that show early?
Bitch, you,
All your ass was out.
oh, my ass was out. How was my ass out,
Man, no,
baby?
nigga, I'm sorry, I'm your partner, nigga. All your ass out, nigga.
What you mean my ass was out?
My feet all your stinking ass. You doing your shows is at church, man. What?
Baby, a silly bitch. May all your children get the colic, bitch, and they run out of father's John. Damn. A city bitch. No, I'm not going to show the pictures Tony knows. I haven't even put them in my system. People send me shit all day, and I dissect whether I'm going to use them or not. I'm just tired of having to talk about the killing of black men in Memphis. We have a epidemic of death in Memphis. We are building the business structure, of funeral homes. The funeral home business. And that bitch still calling. Call that bitch and cuss her out for me. If you're a good cusser, dial 901-249-9157. I invite everybody now with a phone. Call that bitch. 901-249-9157. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you want to cuss a bitch out, let her be the bitch that you try your cussing skills out. 901-249-9157. But what is the rapper so angry about? Okay. What is a rapper? I mean, you're rhyming. Hickory dickory, the clock ran up the mouse or whatever it is. Mary had a little lamb. 3 blind mice. All you're doing is rhyming. Most of these guys cannot sing. You don't even mimic singers. But you done got rich off of that shit. Or you done made the white man rich off of that bullshit. What terrible content this show has. Truth be told, why you here? So why do y'all come to my show if you don't like what I do? Because I ain't gonna change. And I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care whether you like me or not. Damn, hickory dickory dock. Damn, they shot joke. Okay. Damn. somebody has to talk about it. Somebody has to talk about it. See, I don't keep up with you young folk and y'all bullshit. So I'm late. I don't listen to rap. Okay. So what is it really all about? What is this rap beef all about? Why is there such hatred in the rap industry, especially here in Memphis, and even from the broke rappers? The broke rappers are mad at the so-called successful rappers. Is it jealousy? Is it about record sales, radio credit, distribution? Or is there drugs even involved in the rap community? And I don't know the number of rappers that have been shot here in Memphis and all across the country. I think that one rapper's daughter was even shot. How much does the gang community have to do with rapping? Is all other rappers gang members? Does any of the rapping industry support organized crime or organized the gangs? So goddamn, when we look at Juke, and we look at, and I don't even have the names of all of the rappers that have been shot. You go in, y'all have what y'all call diss records. I guess diss is short for disrespect. Y'all talk about, and these rappers are the first genre of singers or so-called entertainers that go at each other personally in a goddamn record. You talk about me in your record. I make a record and talk about you. You come back and talk about me worse than I talked about you. So you come back and talk about me. You'll even create some shit to say. And we find ourselves in a real live battle. You didn't find blues singers doing that. You didn't find Johnny Taylor talking about Tyrone. Tyrone talking about Little Milton. Everybody sung their songs and made their money. Okay? Made their money. And ain't no need of none of y'all calling me until I said the phone lines are open. And I'm going to open them tonight. If you call me with that silly shit, I'm hanging up on your motherfucking ass. And, okay, Carol, some of them got popular by dissing rappers more known than them. And that's, I understand that. I've been doing what I do a long time. And sometimes some of these not known bloggers, podcasters, folk that are really not known, they will use me, Sam Cooke and Bobby Womack. I think they did go after each other, because I think Bobby Womack got Sam Cooke's wife or something, I don't know. But this shit just don't make no difference. As of yet, the Southern Soul Singers haven't been after each other. So I say everybody wants to be the king of Memphis. Why? Why? Shit, you ain't the king of shit. Yeah. I want to be the king of Memphis. So we find ourselves in a condition, we find ourselves in a condition that does not make any sense whatsoever. No. No. And what do you get out of it? Seriously, what do you get out of it? Other than a casket, what do you get out of it? A grave. What do you get out of it? Nothing. Nothing. You get nothing. You give your family grief. I've seen rappers that you died that have to have GoFundMe. The young rapper has not understood as of yet that the white man uses you. And that bitch at 901-249-9157. This bitch, and may she have a stroke and just fall out in the middle of the goddamn floor, wherever the fuck she is, and just fall goddamn dead. Bitch, die. Do the world a favor and just die. Shit. Because I'm not going to talk to you. But I do want to talk to you all tonight about this craziness. I hear people talk about, well, some of these rappers have sold their souls to the devil. Well, first of all, you gotta have a soul. You gotta have a soul. Most of them don't even have a soul. They're existing. Okay? They're existing. All right. What time is it? 7:52. All right. Let's take care of business real quick. Then I'm going to come back and maybe talk to many of you. All right.
Are you looking for a place to go on the weekends other than the club? Well, let me tell you about the newest hottest spot in town, and it's Martha's Daiquiri Factory, located at 8553 Macon in Cordova. Look, they have over 140 daiquiris. That's right, over 140 daiquiris. Plus, they got good food also. Look, you get daiquiris like the Drunk Jack Frost, the Pink Starburst Strawberry Hennessy, the Lemon Drop Mango Whiskey Sour, Jungle Juice, and my favorite, and we're going to call it the Cussing Pastor Special. It's called Adios Motherfucker. If you're tired of the kiddie atmosphere and you're grown and you want to be in a grown person's atmosphere, Martha's Daiquiri Factory is a place for you to be. Weekends, they've got big flat screen TVs, they've got a live disc jockey, they've got food. Martha's Daiquiri Factory, 8553 Macon in Cordova.
Memphis and the surrounding areas, Regroup Upscale Thrift Boutique has opened in the heart of Fraser. We carry many name brands ranging from various sizes and styles, with new arrivals of clothing, accessories, gift items, and more, with pricing starting as low as $3. All the proceeds help empower the Husband Institute Boys Mentoring Program. So come and shop at Regroup Upscale Thrift Boutique, located at 3754 North Watkins. Great prices, great people, great products.
Many of you were enjoying my mid-morning, midday Thaddeus Matthews show on Facebook. Well, hell, by now you know I'm in Facebook jail. Well, I'm going to move the show to my YouTube page starting Monday, January 1. Join me from 10:30 until 11:30 daily, Monday through Friday, on my YouTube page. It's going to be off the damn chain. And don't forget about the Thaddeus Matthews Show daily also from 7 until 9 Central Standard Time. That's Thaddeus Matthews 2 times a day. Don't miss it.
And thank you so very much. Positive vibes. What the fuck is y'all promoting on my goddamn page? Okay. What are y'all promoting on my goddamn page? Positive vibes. You about to be gone. I mean, y'all just promoting somebody. I don't know who y'all promoting, but you're about to get put off of this page. Joke. We ain't having no blackout in Memphis, so why you promoting about it? Have your private conversations on your own motherfucking pages, not on mine. I don't know nothing about no goddamn blackout. We haven't had one in Memphis. Okay. If y'all have them private conversations, y'all have pages. Go to each other's pages and do it. Don't do it on mine. I only say it once. Rolling blackouts, I don't care. If it's not here in Memphis, why would I care about it? Okay? Take it to a page where they care. I don't care. We don't have any blackouts here in Memphis. All right. How do you feel about this? How do you really feel about what's going on with the joke? As large as that family is, I don't see the funeral being in anywhere but in Memphis. Whenever the funeral is, you can be guaranteed that police and sheriff's deputies will be heavy on the outside and in the funeral as well. Cemetery will be covered with the task force, the felony squad, just police attack, content whore. You're gone. All right, let's do this. 901-231-9239. If you call me about anything other than what we're talking about, I will immediately hang up on you. Okay. 901 231 9239. I don't answer calls that come up spam. Neither I block numbers. I don't answer those. See, I don't, why do y'all get excited? What's the excitement about rap music? I've listened to some of that shit. I can't get on it. It's a turn off. Give me a good love song. When Gotti dropped that song, Play With Your Bitch, it was a major disrespect to Yo Gotti's label. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. What bitch? But here's the thing. Here's the thing about you rappers. You sit back and plan these murders. Shit. Y'all worse than that assassination of Jackie Kennedy. Martin Luther King. This young assassin is different. But it's organized. It's organized. Juke's hit was planned. I'm sure they 249-9157, bitch, don't call me no more. You can't give me no goddamn information. If I ain't got it, I don't even want it. And I don't want it from a bitch like you. Yes, Landon, I heard that white explorer was involved in, and see, I missed the Tesla shooter. Hell, I don't even remember that.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Who's calling? Oh, okay. 901-231-9239. If you're scared to talk, don't call. Nine zero 1-231-9239. Go ahead, Jeff. Well, goddamn, why y'all hanging up? If y'all scared to talk, why the fuck y'all call? Conway.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Okay. Now I'm gonna cut the phone conversation off. And I'll just talk. So I said the police know more than what they're telling. Of course they do. But do you expect the police to tell you everything that they know? Come on. Seriously. Do you really expect the police to tell you?
Call from.
JoJo.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, JoJo, where you calling from?
I'm calling from North Memphis.
What part of North Memphis are you from, man?
I'm really like Binghamton, Bishop.
Binghamton ain't really North Memphis, brother.
It's not.
All right.
I just want to address the situation at hand.
All right. What's the situation at hand, JoJo?
The situation at hand is what rapper is next to be murdered.
Who?
Like what? It say what rapper is next to be murdered.
Yeah.
Why would you post some dumb shit like this?
Because I asked a question. See, it's just like me at it's okay. Man, suck your mama's dick. Okay, brother, go and suck your mama's dick. It's bigger than yours. Go and suck your mama's dick. Okay? And swallow your brothers or your sisters. Jeff McKnight, what's up, man?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead, Jeff. Jeff?
What's going on, Doc?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, everything good. Yeah, man, I was sitting back watching you, man. You know, I've been keeping up with this whole situation for, years and years. I've been in the game myself for over 20 years. I'm from Jackson, Tennessee. When Gotti first started out, he used to come down here and do shows, back when some people that's from Memphis, familiar with Big Poochie and Pepper and some of Gotti's old people. I happened to be in prison with Big Poochie, which was Yo Gotti's right-hand man, before I even knew who Yo Gotti was.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was telling me about Gotti. They called him Yo back in the day. This was in, I guess, around 96. And this was before Gotti became a superstar. So, basically, I have followed Gotti's whole career. Had a lot of love and respect. I've had the opportunity to meet him a couple times. And, it made me feel good when Gotti becomes successful by me being right there next to him back in the early 2000s, the late 90s, early 2000s, like right here with this guy, and to see him reach the heights that he's reached, at this point, it made me feel good and to have a lot of respect for him.
Mm-hmm.
Until this beef thing started. Because, you know, to make it out of a place like Memphis, out of a ghetto, you know, it's a blessing. You know, that many young black men don't get the opportunity to make it. So, you know, I feel like a lot of these young black men are not realizing how blessed they are to make it out of these streets, you know, which has become a lot of these young black men's dreams today, especially in the city of Memphis. You know, I know a lot of people in the city of Memphis, and nowadays, you know, most of the young boys in Memphis is, say, from 16 to maybe 30. You know, that's why you got so many rappers, because they've seen the Young Dolphs and the Pooh Shiesties and the Money Bag Yos and Black Youngsters, and I can go on, the Big 30s. You know, they're seeing these young guys make all of this revenue off of, like you say, rhyming, which is rap, which I know a guy of your age, you don't understand rap because it's a language of a new generation. You know, when I was rapping, my father was in his 60s, you know, and I used to be back there with that music, the Ghetto Boys and NWA playing, and, you know, turn that racket down. You know, it's racket to him because he comes from the era of blues, Lil Milton, B.B. King, you know, Bobby Bland.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't understand the language that I was listening to, but it was the language of my generation. And that's what it is today. That's why you can't understand what these young brothers are saying, but the generation, the 18-year-olds and the teenagers, they understand it word for word and they think it. And that's why things are happening like it's happening. But see, the thing of it is, now, all they rap about now is violence, is killing and robbing and selling drugs, and because it's glorified now. But they're not telling you about the consequences to your actions. You know, or you going to prison, you rob, you kill. If you going to prison or you going to the graveyard, see, that's what the young mind is not developed to understand all of that. You know, and you know when I was listening to just say Ice-T, NWA, Ghetto Boys, you know, once that music came to be, it took someone like me, like, hey, I'm from the street, I don't live the same life that they're talking about, so, hey, let me start rapping about what they're rapping about. So it's really like these young men are telling their story, because a lot of us have went through so much, and it's like, since this is the language that we speak, let me put it in words, you know, to reach out to my people. But now it's just sending such a negative message, you know, it's just not the same. See, back in the day when hip-hop started, you had battles, you know, beef or whatever. You had LL Cool J and Cool Mo D. You had MC Shan and KRS-One. And, you know, it was a lot of rivalry, you know, but they wasn't killing each other. You know, it was none of that. The first killing that I can recall that shook the hip-hop world up was when Tupac was killed. When him and the big Notorious B.I.G., when that feud escalated, that's when the whole game changed. And now, like you stated, you know, so many rappers have been murdered. You can't even keep up now. It's like every day you hear of another rapper. Some of them we know who they are. Some of them we never heard of, you know. But I don't know. It's just something got out of hand, man. As far as this situation with Big Juke, you know, I've been keeping up with that from the time, you know, when they killed Dolph. Whomever killed Dolph, I'm going to put it like that. I just knew it was wrong how they did it, but I knew the beef that was going on with him and Gotti, you know, when it started really all over a woman. And now...
wait a minute, Jeff, let me stop you here, and, you know, I'm letting you go on and on, because, you know, I know you and we've met. When you say that this started over a woman, what woman and what about the woman?
From sources that I know, you know, I know a lot of sources, like, you know, the streets talk.
Okay.
So, from my understanding, that Yo Gotti's baby mama wind up sleeping with young Dolph. And from there, it escalated where Dottie wasn't happy about it. And, you know, him and Dolph was already kind of feuding in the music, you know. Like they said, Dottie wanted to sign young Dolph. Young Dolph like, no, I ain't signing to you. I got my own money. I'm doing my own thing. But then having the fact that I've slept with your baby mama, you know, that was like a point for young Dolph. So, you know, you want to take shots at me, I'm going to throw out the fact that I've done slept with your baby mama. So that's really like the disrespect to some men. You know, some men can't handle that. You know, oh, you done slept with my baby mama and then you taunting him. It's more like Dolph started taunting Dottie with that. And it went from there. You know, then once Dolph put out that song, Play With Your Bitch, that just, I mean, Dolph, he just flat out disrespected the whole CMG. You know, and calling Jook a bitch, your big brother a bitch, your son, you know, that's disrespect. You know what I mean? He disrespected him, and I got much love for Dolph, because he was a very smart, intelligent young man. But that right there was the icing on the cake, and I felt that song right there is what really got Dolph killed. That's how I feel, you know, it's just my opinion.
So, Jeff, when you start talking about the disrespect, is this you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. When you start talking about the disrespect, is the so-called respect really a big thing with the rapper, or is it a man thing?
Well, it's both. It's both, because see, when you portray a certain image, as far as you, whatever kind of man you are in real life, and then you portraying to be this certain type of individual as a rapper, you know, hey, I'm a gangster, you know, Gotti, yo Gotti, I'm a big gangster drug dealer, king of Memphis, CM, you know, whatever, you portraying that, so if somebody talk bad to you or whatever and disrespect you in any kind of way, you gotta let them know, hey, I don't play that, and you gotta, it's repercussion to disrespect. So that's how I feel. And then, but far as Dolph, you know, the people of Memphis already know who Dolph was and what Dolph was about. Dolph wasn't just rapping about this. Dolph was really living that life. You know what I'm saying? And people knew what Dolph had going on in the city. So it's just a difference, you know. So, hey, you disrespect me, hey, you know, people know it's consequences to disrespect. And far as, like I said, when you portray a certain image, you know, if you don't do something about it, then you're going to make yourself look like you soft, or you ain't about that life, as they say. So I just feel that's what it is.
But what about the old adage that we used to use, sticks and stones will may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? So are we saying that the young rapper or the young man is so soft that anything that is being said about him is disrespectful, and is disrespectful enough for me to want to kill you?
Yeah, in this day and time it is. You know, I mean, 'cause we living in a whole different era, you know, so it's not like back in the day, you know, hey, we put the stick on our shoulder, hey, you knock this off, then we finna fight or whatever, you know. You know, we were fighting and we lived to see another day. Like in that movie, I guess it was Friday or whatever, you know, we fought with our hands, and the next couple of days we back buddies, you know. It wasn't all the killing or whatever. But now you disrespect me or call me a bitch, or, you know, everything is on social media, and, you know, they blow it out of proportion, and like you say, you can't be downgraded. You got an image to withhold, and all it is, if a man really think about it, man, a lot of us walk around and with false pride. It's just that false pride. We hate to be the bigger man or the less man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man step on your shoes or smack you, or some things out here in life is not willing it's not worth dying for. You know,
But
okay,
I,
he hit me or whatever, and I didn't do nothing about it. But you know what? That don't make me no less than a man because I didn't do nothing about it. Because I know what I would have did, but I got too much to lose, so I'm gonna walk away from this situation. You know, and that's how a lot of us, we don't think like that, and that's why so many black men in the cemetery and also in the penitentiary.
so
We don't think about
so
our actions.
so Jeff, is this thing that we call ego. Is ego the reason that many of these young men find themselves in the ground?
It is. It is. So once again, we have to live up to this person that we've made ourselves be. We know who we are inside. And see, some people think money makes you hard or tough. But if you was a weak, soft person when you didn't have money, you still that same weak, soft person now that you got money. But see, now you can pay people to be around you. You have yes men. People not going to tell you the truth because they want your money. You know, it ain't about giving you the right advice. You know, they just around you because you got money. But you still that same little weak John or Billy or Bobby or whoever that used to get beat up, that can't fight. You still can't fight. But now you got money. You can pay somebody to fight for you or pay somebody to go do your dirty work. Okay, I want you to go $10,000, go kill this person. And you got some of these young, misled black men or young boys, because they boys what they are, because they not men, because men don't run around killing people and taking people from their families, so they boys. But you can go pay these boys, but they broke and ain't got no money, and they'll do anything for $1, and they just go and kill, and they stupid, don't realize that they don't know how to cover their tracks, and that's how a lot of them wind up getting caught. Now they in prison for 40, 50, 60 years, and whoever you kill for ain't even sending you nothing. You just stuck in there, like with 50 years, and you only 18 years old. You know, I see it happening every day, and it's a sad situation. But it's not going to get any better. And I hate to say this too, Thaddeus, because I don't live in Memphis, but I'm in and out of Memphis all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think the only alternative, they're going to have to bring the National Guard into Memphis. What is that, martial law? I think they're going to have to, it's going to have to come to that in Memphis. You know, after a certain curfew, and the police are, they're going to really have to enforce that law for anything to ever change up there. Because it's terrible. I mean, it's talked about worldwide. People, my family calls from everywhere talking about Memphis. Well, it's going on. They crazy in Memphis. Memphis is a whole nother world, just within a city, a whole world by itself.
Let me ask you this, and then I'm going to let you go, Jeff. Where did this mindset that the young black man has, where did it come from? Did we as older men, I mean, you know, I'm 67. Is it something that we did or didn't do that has caused the young black man to be the goddamn fool that he is? So this mindset has not always been the mindset of the black man or the black youth. So where did it come from? And this new language of the streets. The streets have always been there. Okay? You go back to your father, and I go back to, I knew personally Johnny Tell and B.B. King and Lou Milton and these blues singers. I shot craps when I was shooting craps back in the day at Club Paradise down in Georgia. But they wrote about love songs and other incidents of relationships dealing with the black community. These rappers now are writing about nothing but violence and killing. So where does this mindset come from?
Well, you got to look at the fact that a lot of black men walked away from their families, you know, back in the days where the mama was the mother and the father. She had to raise, see, a woman can't raise a boy, turn a boy into a man. So a lot of times the mom might have been out working 2 jobs, the boys at home, but they doing what boys do, you know, and the streets. See, once the streets get a hold to the kids, it's over with, you know. So if a man is not there to raise that boy, he's going to turn to the streets. Can't nobody raise a boy like they daddy. Not a stepdaddy, not an uncle, not a brother, a daddy, a father, you know, to teach that son right from wrong and how to do stuff, you know. And I think that would have turned a lot of young black men or boys into a different direction, which I'm not knocking all black men, because a lot of black men raised their kids and sent their kids off to school, but every black child didn't have that opportunity. They grew up in poverty, and they looked up to the wrong things. They looked up to the drug dealer, but everybody want to have money, you know. So the only people back in the day that was having money and was the drug dealers. You know, you look at the gold chains and the nice cars and the fly outfits, and you know, a lot of kids glamour were, especially once the crack epidemic hit in the 80s, it broke the black families up forever. That's what broke our families up, and that's what got us right now in the position that we are. I'm going to blame it on the crack epidemic, because crack destroyed black communities all over the United States, and we haven't been right since. It destroyed our good women, our good men, and, you know, just everybody. We got people still in prison now for selling crack from back in the 80s and 90s, you know. They gave us them long drug centers, so it took a lot of the fathers away from the household. So now, you know, kids, everybody want to be somebody. You want to fit in. If you're a young teenager now, you want to fit in with the cool crowd. You know, I got a 15-year-old daughter now that's growing up, but, you know, she's focused, but she still want to fit in. She got to go get the $200 or $300 shoes or what everybody else is wearing. You know, and I understand it, because she want to be a part of something. And that's what's wrong with our kids, man. We need more positive role models out here to help these kids. You know, like the program, when I met you, when you put that mentoring program together. You know, I did that. I wasn't looking for nothing in return. I just wanted to give back and let them hear from somebody that's really done lived it. And that's why I used to drive up there every other week, you know? Because I wanted to talk to some of them troubled teens, because I was a troubled teen myself.
Well, you know, maybe, Jeff, I'm going to do that again. I'm trying to conquer some things personally with me, and then I'm probably going to make that move again of the brick and mortar. And you were an instrumental part of our mentoring program that we had for young boys and young girls, but your department was with the young men. And I think, and I, you know, I look back at my age, and 67 years old, I grew up without a father. But I had strong women, okay, that had already decided that you ain't gonna be one of these nothing ass niggas, okay? You gonna work, you gonna go to school, and I got in my man, I got in trouble in my teenage days, okay? I did that shit. I did that. But I have to differ with you when you say that a woman cannot raise a man. I have to differ with you, because I know that in my life there's a lot of things I missed out on because I didn't have a man, or I didn't have a father. I didn't even have a stepfather in my life. But it was the raising that my grand auntie, my great grandmama, my grandmama, and my mama gave me that kept me, man, from being in going to prison. Now, I will say this, Jeff. In my life, I have probably did some things that should have incarcerated me. But by the grace of God, God has been able to bring me through. When I look at these young men, Jeff, first of all, they have no God in their lives. They don't recognize God in their lives, period. They don't have mothers that are even, and the mothers that are raising boys now are different than those women that raised me. Okay? It's a different type of woman. These mothers of young men now look like they teenage sisters. Okay? So you ain't got Big Mama in the kitchen no more with that fat that hangs under her arms, got the apron that can make cornbread from scratch. You know, mamas now use Jiffy Mix. So yes, we are living in another generation, and they call the young generation Generation X, and I understand why you call it Generation X, because X is you're Xing yourself out of the equation. Okay, the young man, the young woman is killing, and here's the thing, Jeff. The young female, damn, in many instances, is worse than the man of the young boy. And they're using young pussy to persuade these foolish ass addictive young boys that, man, you need to go rob, you need to carjack. Come on. So, Jeff, as a guy who's been to
at this point, man, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take a village, man, because they're so far gone that, like you said, ain't no God in their lives. So, and they don't want to hear that, because see, when you get older, people look at you like you don't know nothing. I don't know why that is. I used to be the same way. They old. I mean, they don't understand what's going on. But ain't nothing new up under the sun. See, the older people used to tell me that back when I was a teenager. Now I'm 51. Now I'm looking back at this new generation like, wow, ain't this some shit? This the same stuff that they told me, you know. But now, like I said, we so far gone, man. We don't have no more Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's, you know, that, and not at the age that Martin was, you know, trying to teach unity and peace and all that. We don't have that anymore. You know, everything is gang. You know, everybody's affiliated out here with something.
man.
And the drugs.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's just too far gone, man.
But Jeff, I remember you say you're 51.
Yeah.
So I got a few years on you, but I can remember saying, man, and calling folk old. Okay, man, that old man can't tell me nothing. But now, Jeff, I look in the mirror, and damn, I'm the old man. Okay, I'm the old man. Okay, and I got to be grateful to God that He's allowed me to become the old man. Okay, because if justice had been done, if mercy had not been there, man, I've been gone. Okay, I've been dead, sleeping in my grave, as the old folk used to say. I don't know what we can do, man. And basically, I didn't think 10 years ago when I was doing this that I ever say I give up on black people. But man, I'm at a point, I stay in my house so that I don't associate with young folk, that I'm not in the mix with young folk, okay? Especially in a town like Memphis where everybody in Memphis know who I am, okay? I wear my own brand of sweatshirts and sweaters with the custom pass on it, so hell, it ain't hard to know who I am. You saw the truck. I used to drive a truck that had the custom pasta all over the truck, but I had to quit because it became dangerous to even drive my truck. Okay.
Exactly.
So 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 when I look at the young man today, and I can't blame it all on the woman. Uh, the woman, yes, plays a role in it. We talk about the fathers not being there, but we also need to talk about the women who made the bad choices of the men that impregnated them. And some women were letting any man that had a dick fuck them and impregnate them. And we are living now in the remnants of bad decisions. And damn that I preach. The remnants of bad decisions.
I agree wholeheartedly with you on that. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get out there with that.
Okay.
You know, like you just said, you drove that truck with your imprint on it or whatever, and everybody knew who you were. You know that you got enemies in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you was taking a chance every time you went out, but, you know, they know you probably strapped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what kind of life is that to have to live every time you go outside of your home? You got to watch everywhere you go at all times. But when you reach a certain stature in life where everybody knows who you are, especially in a city like Memphis, you have to move like that. And that's why I fought Young Dolph, you know, for moving like he was moving. I fought Big Jook for moving like he was moving. Because just because y'all come for the street, you can't get comfortable. Because somebody don't like you. See, black people envy success when you're successful. And they're still out here struggling or whatever. You know, so you have to move different. You know, ain't no way if I was either one of them guys, everywhere I move, I have 10 to 15 people around me at all times. We're done. You know, because I have to realize who I am. You know, and the limit that I've reached in life. So there's no way I'm going to be with one bodyguard or two bodyguards. I'm going to be in the middle, and I'm going to move like the president. Because you have to. Your Gotti moves like that. You know, that your Gotti was not at the repast. Because he said, well, hey, I'm going to go pay my respects, and I'm out of here. You know, because he knows what's going on in Memphis. He knows that he's wanted in Memphis. They don't like him. So that's why he got on down. So is it his fault that his brother's dead? I blame him to an extent because I feel like he's the head honcho. You know, he caused the main shot. You know, Jip was next in line. But if Gotti would have been at the recap, I feel like they would have killed both of them.
Yeah.
You know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I hate it for the Bell family. You know, I don't condone violence in any form. You know, whatever happened, it happened. You know, it ain't nothing we can do. I hate that Dolph got gunned down. You know, he did a lot of good for the community and the world. See, they didn't know that Dolph had that much love around the world. You know, if they could do this all over again, Dolph would still be alive. They would have never messed with that man because it's not over. It's not going to end to more. It's not going to end because it's an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth in this world. So retaliation will come. When is it coming? We don't know. We don't know, but it will strike again. And who is going to strike? We don't know. But a lot of black men have already and will lose their life behind this rap beef right here.
So you believe like I do that there is more murder coming?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's way more coming behind jokes. You can't just kill kill that'd be like somebody killing Larry Hoover and thinking they can just kill Larry Hoover and the gangster disciples are not going to retaliate, whomever. See, it's a war out here amongst the gangs. See, gangs run our cities. Ain't nobody run. The police don't run nothing. Gangs control every city in the United States. So you can go to the gangs. See, what they're going to have to do, they're going to have to sit down with some top leaders in the gangs of the city, the ones that can pull the string and say, hey, look, because if you go against this man's word, then you're going to face repercussions. Because this gang leader is the one that's controlling this city or this gang. You know, so you have to get the top leaders out of each gang to sit down, you know, and say, hey, enough is enough. But we know you can control your people.
So it's like
and that's all. And that's the only way.
It's like getting Sitting Bull and running Walla, whatever the Indian's name was, to sit down and smoke the peace pipe, huh?
That's it. We're gonna have to have a truce, man. They're gonna be the only ones that's gonna be able to tame these young goons. I mean, hey, look, don't do no more shooting, killing. We finna, you know, it's gonna have to stop at some point, man. Everybody gonna be dead. Ain't nobody be nobody else. I mean, you know, kids. I don't know, man. It's just, I'll probably be dead and gone the next 25, 30 years. But the world just gonna be in such chaos, man. It's gonna be crazy. I'm here for my kids and my grandkids, so you know, that's why I just try to make a better way for them and set a better example for them. I don't want them to go down the road. Every person like myself that's been through turmoil or hell and back, you should want better for your kids or your nephews or your little cousins or the ones that's coming up in this world. But we already see the direction that is going in. I know how the judicial system is. You know, once you get caught up in that system, man, it's hard to get out of probation, parole, any of that. Once they get you in there, man, it just messes your whole life up.
You know, the other guy that got hit was a security person.
Yeah, but he was snoozing. He probably wouldn't just. That was unexpected. You would never expect that a repass. They probably done smoked him a blunt or something. And from what I heard, they were getting ready to leave. I mean, I don't know. You hear this and that. But he probably wasn't just thinking that. But like I said, he's one security person. He's one security person. You got to have more than one set of eyes on you. It's like Dolph. He should have had at least 3 or 4 people with him. You know, I wouldn't even got out the vehicle. I would never go into a cookie shop or McDonald's or Popeyes or nowhere. I'm in the truck. Here, this is what I pay y'all to do.
Okay.
To go and do this and they do that. You know? So people that is reach a certain point in life, this how y'all got to start moving. Let this be an example, because I guarantee you, Gotti is going to be moving. Well, she's already probably moving, where they can't even get to him, but he's going to really start moving like that. And I look for him to even get his mom up out of Memphis. I would. I'll get my mother up out of there. It ain't worth it, man. You got plenty of money. Get your mama and family or whoever you want. Get them up out of there and go live the rest of your life good, away from Memphis. I wouldn't even come back to the city. I'd sell Privé and all that and go somewhere else and never come back. I done made it. I done lost my brother. I mean, come on, man. At some point, you got to be the bigger person.
Hey, Jeff, I appreciate the conversation with you, man.
All right, man. You take care of yourself, man. Take care of your health.
All right, man. Yeah, that's Jeff McKnight.
Are you looking for a place to go on the weekends other than the club? Well, let me tell you about the newest hottest spot in town, and it's Martha's Daiquiri Factory, located at 8553 Macon in Cordova. Look, they have over 140 daiquiris. That's right, over 140 daiquiris. Plus, they got good food also. Look, you get daiquiris like the Drunk Jack Frost, the Pink Starburst Strawberry Hennessy, the Lemon Drop Mango Whiskey Sour, Jungle Juice, and my favorite, and we're going to call it the the Cussing Pastor Special. It's called Adios, Motherfucker. If you're tired of the kiddie atmosphere and you're grown and you want to be in a grown person's atmosphere, Martha's Daiquiri Factory is a place for you to be. Weekends, they've got big flat screen TVs, they've got a live disc jockey, they've got food. Martha's Daiquiri Factory, 8553 Macon in Cordova.
Hello, I'm Tanya Jones, developer and still full owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub. It's exciting and humbling to see how On Demand is growing and evolving while still being the same product you trust, purchased, and love. The pain rub is 100% still the same, 100% drug-free, 100% all natural, and I am 100% still involved. I created On Demand Pain Relief Rub after I began suffering with my own chronic pain. And yes, the results have any of the locations to pick up yours. I thank you so much for your support and trust. I am Tanya Jones, 100% owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub.
Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you.
You've heard that God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Well, God has done it for Crystal Blair. Crystal was working across the street for a mattress company. They let her go, and God allowed her to take her savings and open up a furniture store right across the street. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road, 106. Queen size mattresses, $199 up. King size mattresses, $299 and up. Brand new mattresses, brand names. No credit is necessary. You need a mattress, go see my girl Crystal at 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road. Give her a call at 901-218-7118. That's 901-218-7118. And lay down in comfort tonight.
That's right. Go and see my girl, Crystal Blair. And if you need a mattress, she can get you one, okay, whatever size you need. Man, Jeff, thank you, man. Jeff was a mentor when we had the brick and mortar, especially out in, I'm just here for the cussing. Well, baby, you ain't, if that's all you here for, you ain't here no more. Okay. Okay. Man, I used to do the one Saturday I did the mentoring program with young men, and I had 5 or 6 excuse me, men, that adult men, grown men that came in and talked to them. Then the next Saturday there was women, so we rotated it. And I look back now and I said, man, did any of that do any good? I haven't heard, excuse me, I haven't heard of many of the young people that were in our mentoring program getting in trouble. But when I look at where we are as a city, we're gone. I saw someone put on a page a moment ago that Memphis is the new Sodom and Gomorrah. Biblical cities that were filled with sin, that God dispatched angels to come and talk to Lot, who was the only one that was preaching that God not only has a way, but God has a wrath. And when I look at God, and I look at this city, God has turned away from us because we have turned away from God. Man, we are a lost city. The politicians can't do anything. Many of you thought that getting a new mayor would be the answer. You're going to soon find out that that was the worst decision you could make. That he's not strong enough to fight this battle. The police director can't do nothing. It's 9 degrees tonight. Anybody that's out carjacking and robbing the night in 9 degrees, something wrong with them. Ain't no hope for that brother. So I just behoove you as people to stay safe. Stay safe. There's nothing else that you can do. Cookie, just hit me up in the, you can hit me up in my Facebook page, even though I got several more days in Facebook jail. You can leave me a message. In that, on my messenger there. That is Augustus Matthews Facebook page. Yeah. We are damned. Here in the city of Memphis. We're damned. If they are still tonight, I hope they still in coats and gloves and boots, things of that nature. Remnant one says, my heart hurts for our black men. But Remnant, if you are a female, and you're young female, it's you all that's giving birth to this destruction that's taking place in Memphis. Join me at 6 o'clock in the morning on the radio as I play real music. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll mix it up. Thursday is nothing but love music all morning long for 4 hours. Tomorrow, the mixture of the blues, southern soul, love songs, classics. You make sure 6 a.m. here in Memphis, AM 1600 WMQM. Around the country, install the TuneIn app and go to WAGR 102.5 for the best by the best. And I am the best. Adios, motherfuckers.